All right, let's move on to the next instrument. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, I will be providing these stems. So if you want to follow along and mix as I go, you're welcome to do that. Yeah, just drag it into a session. The BPM's 93, and I'll include that information. So cool. If you want to follow along, you can. So let's move on to the next instrument. The next one is the acoustic guitar. And I think there are parts where the acoustic guitar is fighting with looks like maybe this music box sound. So let's do acoustic guitar, music box. This is the second verse. Let's play all these together real quick. Yeah, that little I think that's this sound. Oh no, not this sound, sorry. I think it's pulse chords and acoustic guitar. I think those fight with each other a little bit. Oh wait, where's pulse chords? Pulse chords. Here we go. All right, just playing those two. Yeah, those are kind of fighting with each other. They're both down the middle. They're both in the same frequency range. They're in that pluck presence range. That's where the vocal's going to be anyway. So we definitely want to pan these left and right. Or you know what? I might just I think I'm going to make the chords. I'm going to make the chords wider, and then I'm going to pan the guitar one way or the other. So let's start with the EQ. So let's just EQ the acoustic guitar first. And then we'll do that panning and making it wider. So let's listen. It's kind of already leaning towards the right. If you look at this, hold on, let me stop it here. I may have panned it a little to the right when I was composing it. If you look in the I don't know, this little graphic on the channel, you'll see a left side and a right side, and you can see the right is just a little louder anyway. So I think that's good as far as panning. Well, maybe we'll pan it a little more. You know? Yeah, okay, we'll pan it just a little more. But we definitely want to make the other one wider to get out of the way of this guitar. But let's go ahead and look at the EQ real quick. It's kind of out of the vocals way, but maybe a little bit, so I'm still going to notch it. I'm going to leave the high end though, so let's listen to it. But you can see there's still some things going on in these frequencies, the sub frequencies, 60 and below, or 130 and below. Normally, I like to cut it off around about 140, where the instrument still sounds really full, but you're cutting out the low end, so it's not competing with the kick or the bass or any of that, or causing any muddiness down there. So I'm going to go to type. This one's going to be high pass. And then we're going to order. And I'm just right-clicking on the circle here. I'm right-clicking. We're going to go steep 8. And we're going to move this over to about 140. Let me zoom in here. All right. Yep, about 140. There we go. You can still sounds full. And it's still living in the frequencies that it needs to. It's still a little muddy. I'm going to pull it down just a little bit here. Yeah, okay. And I'm going to leave that shine on it and everything, but I'm going to pull down the presence just a little bit around the 2K mark to make room for those vocals. And this is a little wide. Like, I don't want to take necessarily these frequencies out or these frequencies out. So what you can do is I'm going to go to number 6 down here. And see this little knob? It makes it more, it either widens your frequency range or narrows it. And I'm just going to pull it over to the left and narrow it a little bit. There we go. So now it's kind of between the 1K and 3K. It's more between, you know, where we want it. There we go. And if you just want to lower or raise the volume without adjusting the left or right, oh, oops, hold on. You can do that with this slider. All right, there we go. Instrument still sounds good. but we've cut out all that bottom end, and we've taken out the part where the vocal goes. So awesome. Now let's EQ the pulse. What did I call it? Pulse chords, I think is what I called it. This one? Okay, there we go. So let's go to pulse chords, and let's see what frequencies this one's playing in. You see there's some low end here, so we're going to take that out. You might as well, you could just preset these EQs if you wanted to, so it always takes out the low end. But type, I think it's high pass, and then order, steep 8, move it over to 140. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Now, you can see I think if we notched this instrument, you can see the bulk of the instrument is playing in this range, and that's where we're making room for the vocal, if it was down the center, right? I think instead of notching this, I want this instrument's integrity to still be good and not, remove the main frequency it's working in. We're just going to make this wider. But I am going to take the error off. I'm going to take see how there's a lot going on up in the 20K range, 15 to 20K range. I am going to take that off just to hear what it sounds like. So if the vocal wanted to use that range, there would be room. So let me, we're going to go steep 8, and we're going to go low pass. There we go, and I'm going to pull it out here. Let's hear what that sounds like. No, still sounds good. Yep, still sounds like a good instrument. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to widen this out, though. All right, so I'm going to add a plugin called Wider, and it's a free plugin. I think it's in the sheet of links that you got. If not, I'll add it, and I'll add a new sheet. So here we go. Wider. There we go. Okay. It's from Infected Mushrooms. You could Google it as well and just download it for free. So I'm going to put this at about halfway, so at about 50% out. Let's hear what that sounds like. That's all the way out. I'm going to put it about right there. Actually, I'm going to put it out a little further. And the reason I'm going to put it out a little further is vocals kind of live in this 50% range, 50 to 70%. So I'm just going to push it out a little bit more. There we go. All right. So let's hear that. Let's hear the entire mix. Well, first let's hear those two instruments together and see if they're still fighting with each other. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. You can hear each individual instrument a lot better. So I think we're good. Yep, I like that. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it all together. Let's go here. That's already starting to sound better. Okay, cool. So that is mixing, I would say like perks and guitar, or plucks and guitars. So let's move on to the next section. Hey, what's going on? I hope you've enjoyed this training. This training is just part of a larger course. So if you want to take the whole course, just go to this playlist right here. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, you're going to get a lot of information on how to get your music into TV and film. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, all of those things. Let's go.